Hello! In today's video, I'm going to be looking at a very cheap phone gimbal. What's a phone gimbal? Well, find out after I've said, roll titles! Welcome to the channel if it's your first time here, and welcome back if it's not. Now in today's video, we're going to be looking at this. And this is a phone gimbal. Now you might not know what a phone gimbal is. It's something that holds your phone while you're recording, and it has sort of motors and things and sensors that sort of counteract the movement and shaking of your hand to give you a really buttery smooth shot. Well, that's the theory anyway. So in this video today, sponsored by AliExpress, I'm going to be looking at this budget phone gimbal to see what it's like. Now, I must admit, I don't do much videoing on my phone because when I'm out and about, I tend to use my GoPro. But phones are so good at shooting video now, it would be good to have the option of doing it. But because the stabilization in phones isn't always great, you don't always get smooth footage. But hopefully, this gimbal will counteract that. So this actually costs just a smidge under £30. Which is insane. I must admit, I've been keeping an eye on some DJI gimbals, but they're just a bit too expensive and I'm not really sure if I'm going to use them. So yeah, I got this from AliExpress and it is the AOCHUAN Smart XE gimbal. Now, AliExpress have actually got a load of deals going on at the moment. And actually on the day this video comes out, it's their 11/11 day. And there's lots of great deals and stuff going on. So if you use the coupon codes on the screen here as well, you can get some additional money off. And I'll make sure I put a link to this in the description of the video as well. Now, obviously the codes that I've shown on screen, they're only going to be valid for a short amount of time. I can't go back in and edit new ones into the video. But if you look in the video description, I'll make sure that the coupon codes shown in there are valid and will work whenever you're watching this video. Now, before I get this out of the box, please do give this video a like and hit that subscribe button. I'm very close to 20,000 subscribers now. And yeah, with your support, I will get there and beat it and exceed it. And if you're watching this in like a year's time and I've gone well over 20,000 subscribers, well, just subscribe anyway. It's just nice, isn't it? What does it say? So it's got 3-axis stabilization. It's got a holder with magnetic patch. It's got zoom and focus controls. It's got 3 shooting modes. It's got a smart app and it easily folds. And yeah, there's the QR code to download the app from the App Store. I've done that already, so I've got that set up on my phone. But yeah. For less than 30 quid, if this works, this could be quite the bargain. But I guess the only way we'll figure that out is if we get it out. So let's get it out. Foam, good start. There we go, there's our gimbal. Okay. Oh, that is tightly packed.
That's what she said.
Now in theory, this should work with any Android or Apple phone. Not bad. There's the gimbal. And then here we've got a little tripod-y guy. Nice. And then we've got a USB-A to USB-C power cable. And then we've got this tiny little user's guide. Comes in a multitude of languages. So that's interesting. It's a bit hard to see because of the ink, but it has a battery life of around about 10 hours. I like that, it's vague. It's about 10 hours, yeah. And apparently it takes 3.5 hours to charge. Sorry, it takes about 3.5 hours to charge. Right, so yeah, we got this tripod that sort of doubles as a kind of handle extension. And yeah, that screws into the bottom of here. And it's got like a standard 1/4-inch tripod mount. So you could mount this to a tripod. I think the app has like tracking features and things like that. So, you know, that might be cool. So what have we got here? We've got a little dial. Maybe adjusting focus. Pretty certain that's what it does. So we've got a W and T switch here. Guessing that's for a wide and telephoto to zoom in and zoom out. And yeah, we've got a little joystick here, little nipply guy. Probably moves the gimbal head around, and then we've got the record button and a power button. Excellent. Okay, so I'll make it so you can see the app up there on the screen. There we go, that's the one we've got. We've got the Smart XE. Cool. So if I turn it on, we can pair with it. Yes, we'll let it access the camera and the microphone. Yep. Okay, let me just turn it off, because I think I need to obviously get the phone into this first. Whoa, hello! Ha! That's pretty cool. That's really impressive. That just kind of works. There we go. And can I move the shot around? Yes, look. Wait. That's amazing. You can also enjoy my new setup here that I've not shown on camera yet. Nice. That's actually really awesome. I am actually shocked at how well that does. Right, so I've got the dial here. Does that alter the focus? Oh yes, going out of focus. And then let's just flip it back. So you could do like some arty shots where you're kind of out of focus and then move up and put everything in focus. Right, so let's use the zoom controls. Okay, there we go. So we push it to zoom in, and then we pull it down to move up. Excellent. So in the software here, we've got like this face tracking feature. Oh my God, it's following my face. Sort of. I'm literally doing nothing. That's so weird, that's so trippy. Okay, so we've got some different modes. We've got F and POV. So I think when it's on F, it just sort of roughly stays where you're pointing it to. Ah, okay, look, so this is it in F mode, so it's staying upright. When it's in POV mode, if you tip it, it tips with you. Okay. I see. But with it in F mode, tip it, it stays upright. So we've got a panorama mode. So what does that do? So I'm going to set it to a 330 panorama and just see what that does. Oh, so it's taking like a big stitched photo. Inception, hello. What does Inception do? That's pretty cool. It's got gesture control. Let's hold it up to the camera so I can see what's going on my screen. Right, so let's see if this works. So if I put my fist up, oh my God, that works. And then if I go like that, it should do a countdown. Oh my God, that is insane. Oh, so you can actually do it with the front-facing camera as well. So you can do POV stuff like that. So let's change the... Oh my God, that is awesome. Right. There we go. Let's turn on face tracking. This is insane. This costs less than £30. No way. Apparently, if you double click the record button, double click. Nice. I wonder if it's okay with the actual iPhone camera. Yes, it is. I've literally just started recording a video in the iPhone camera. So obviously you lose like the face tracking and things by using the default iPhone camera app. This is 30 quid. I am blown away. So what we'll do now is we'll go downstairs and we'll compare how it looks with me holding the camera in my hand as normal and then holding the camera in the gimbal. Hopefully we should see quite a difference. So what I'm doing now is walking along with the gimbal holding the camera, and I'm just talking into it, just going through the house and seeing how it looks. And now, for the sake of comparison, this is me walking through the house, just holding the phone in my hand, just one-handed, because, you know, you look a bit weird with it two-handed. Actually, let's run two walks side by side. On the left side will be not stabilized, and on the right side will be stabilized. Now, obviously, you've just seen that footage, and I would say that's pretty incredible. It's definitely not perfect, but it is very, very good. I am actually quite amazed by it, really, if I'm honest with you. This is like around £30. That's mental. That is insane. Now, recording through the app, I wasn't sure what the camera settings were or what resolution it was recording at. So I think maybe what I'll do now is I'll show you some of the settings in the app, because I've since found them out, and you can see how it records. Okay, so you can see the phone up on my screen now, and it's just sort of pointing at the table. So yeah, we've got all the different modes along the bottom down here. I'm not going to go into them all. We've had a look at a couple of them already. But yeah, if we keep it on video, if we press this PX button here, we can actually alter the video settings. So we can switch between 4K, 1080p and 720p, and the different frame rates, and also the compression standard, which is really good. So we can bump it up to 4K. It wasn't recording in 4K originally, which is my sort of preferred mode. We've got this guy here. Oh, so you can alter how long the self-timing setting is. That's good. And you can turn the flash on or off. And then what? Oh, we've got an anti-shake setting and a horizontal line setting. Oh, okay, so you can put a little horizontal line onto the screen, and you can also change the zoom speed as well. That's very awesome. Right, let's go into the camera settings. Okay, so you can make it mirror when it's in selfie mode. You can set the photo ratio, so at the moment it's set to shoot in 4:3, not widescreen. So there's a setting for a Bluetooth microphone, because you obviously need to tell it if you've got a Bluetooth microphone connected to your phone. Excellent news. We can turn on a grid. What's in Pro mode? Oh, okay, so in Pro mode, you can alter the shutter speed and the exposure and all that stuff. Nice, good stuff to have. And then lens. Oh, okay. Oh, wow, so you can use the sort of specific lenses on the camera. So my camera's got 3 different lenses on the back, and you can actually switch between them. That's mad. Okay, so let's go into the gimbal settings. So we've got firmware upgrade. Don't need to upgrade my firmware. And parameter settings. So this is where you can get like proper geeky and really tweak the settings, which is very, you know, you can make it so if you find that when you're moving the joystick round, it's not moving quick enough, you can make it so it moves quickly. Or if you find it's moving too quickly, you can make it move slower. Well, I must admit, when I saw a gimbal for less than £30, I was very dubious. But I'm actually quite impressed with this. And it's at that kind of price point where you think, well, if I buy it and I take it on holiday and it gets squashed in the luggage or something terrible happens, I'm not going to feel gutted. But obviously, if I do that with a £100 or £200 phone gimbal, then I will be very angry. But it just works. Obviously, I can't attest to how long this lasts long term because, well, I've literally just started playing with it today. But if you want to know how it lasts long term, then maybe let me know in the comments and I might do some kind of follow up with it. But I think because of its size, it's going to be super easy to pack and take with me places. I mean, obviously the only problem is when you're filming with your phone, if you then want to use your phone, you've got to keep on taking it out and turning this off because you shouldn't really take your phone in and out when this is powered on, because it can sort of upset the motors. But really, you know, it's a small price to pay. And I think it's definitely at the price point where it's worth a punt and you can see how it goes and you can see if it makes your videos any better. But yeah, I'm really happy and I hope you've enjoyed this video too. So thank you so much for watching. Don't forget to like and subscribe, but for now, it's game over.